going to continue that tradition this week. We'll sing a little song that we dedicate to Ann, Rev Ann, for her birthday. May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung. May you stay forever young, forever young, forever young. May you stay forever young, forever young, forever young. May you stay forever young.
Waiting on you.
Good morning.
Good
morning.
Let's honor all there is with the native 4 directions, please. Great Father, Spirit, and Mother Earth, Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, Grandfather Sun, and all my relations. The two-leggeds, the four-leggeds, those that swim, the winged ones, the creepy crawlers, the fungi, the bacteria kingdom, the crystal and mineral kingdom, the flower and plant people, the tree people, the cloud people, and the star nation. We welcome and honor you and ask for your presence and blessings now at this ceremony to honor all that is. Please stand and face the front of the room. East, spirits, energies, and animals of the East, we ask that you honor us with your presence and bless the ceremony. East, that represents sunrise, morning, new beginnings, illumination, the mental plane, and springtime. East, that is represented by eagle that flies higher than any other bird and brings illumination from the spirit world. Strong, mighty elk also represents the energies of the East. Thank you for your presence here now. Please turn to your right. South, spirits and energies and animals of the South, we ask that you honor us with your presence and bless this ceremony. South, that represents midday, the fullness of life, the physical plane, green and yellow, joyfulness and summer. South, that is represented by coyote, the trickster, the playful otter, and the innocence of porcupine. Frog, that brings cleansing and new life and fertility to the beings of earth, is also representative of energy from the South. Thank you for your presence here now. Please turn to your right. West, spirits, energies, and animals of the West, we ask that you honor us with your presence and bless this ceremony. West, that represents the emotional plane, the end of the journey, completion, attainment of goals, sunset and autumn. West is presented by the strength and introspection of brown bear and the color red. Thank you for your presence here now. Please turn to your right. North, spirits, energies, and animals of the north, we ask that you honor us with your presence and bless this ceremony. North, that represents nighttime, the spiritual plane, spiritual attainment, and winter. North, that is represented by the color black, white buffalo calf woman, wolf, the teacher, raven, the bringer of magic and healing from the spirit world, owl, guardian of the night, and by buffalo, that symbolizes prayers and abundance. Thank you for your presence here now. Please turn and face the aisle. Close your eyes, put your hands over your heart, and feel the presence of all these elements within, honoring each as an element of spirit. Now open your eyes. Take a moment. As you see with the eyes of God, notice God looking back at you.
Sorry about that. That's okay. Oh, I might have to grow a little bit. That would be a miracle, wouldn't it, if I could grow into that real quick? Yeah, I'd rather be small hands. Oh. So good morning again. I'm Deborah, one of your practitioners, and I am delighted to be in service with you. So guys, your song, Forever Young, I can't even, like when I was listening to it, I couldn't even wrap around how perfect it is for today. So Rev Ann today is going to talk to us about hidden treasures. And so when I pick a reading, I stand in front of my big bookcase and something always speaks to me. And lately it seems to be Marianne Williamson. And it was this book, The Age of Miracles by Marianne Williamson. And when I opened it, it was real clear to me, I only ever read the first chapter. So I perused it. And what I found out was it actually could be called The Miracle of Aging. Because it's about aging gracefully and it's about staying forever young. So it just all couldn't be more beautiful. See? And so when I look for a reading and I get a book, this is just what I do. I go to the back page first. Because I often find the back page has like the whole book in a paragraph. Well, this time, I'm going to the back cover. Marianne Williamson. The mind is its own kind of dance floor. In fact, the highest, most creative work is the work of consciousness. Then, in slowing down, we're not doing less, we're doing more. Having slowed down physically, we're in a better space to rev up psychically. We are becoming contemplative. We are shifting from the outer to the inner, not in order to begin our demise, but to reseed and to re-green our consciousness. And that's what's happening now. We're going slower in order to go deeper, in order to go faster in the direction of urgently needed changes in our world. Now I'm going to go to the very last paragraph. As we look not back, not forward, but deep within, we see a light that is greater than the darkness of the world, a hope that surpasses the understanding of the world, and a love that is greater than the hatred in the world. Seeing that light, we shall follow that light towards humanity's rebirth. While our labor is long and in some ways hard, we are being born into something so huge and precious. We are being born to our own true selves, and we will never settle ever again for being less than who we truly are. So our affirmation today is, I honor the hidden treasure of the miracle of aging. and I am forever young. So, repeat it after me. I honor the hidden treasure of the miracle of aging. I honor the hidden treasure of the miracle of aging. I am forever young. Let's say that last one with a bit more gusto. I am forever young. And so it is.
Thank you, Deborah. Wonderful. Good morning. I'm Joseph Salek, the music director here, and this morning it's a pleasure to be welcoming Scott Geister and Meg Lenzer. Meg just sang here at the Everyday Center last week with the Coda Singers.
Yay.
It's wonderful to have her back this week in a more intimate musical setting. Meg has been singing, Scott and Meg have been singing together for about 20 years, and Scott has been singing here at the Everyday Center for probably 8 or 9 or maybe longer years. And he's also part of a duo called Uke 101, and they perform 8 or 10 times a month at numerous senior living centers here in Santa Fe and the environs. Let's see what else. Meg has been part of the Coda Singers for probably about 7 or 8 years, and as you've already heard, we're in for a treat. Please welcome Scott and Meg.
Well, before we start, I just want to give an update on Bea. As some of you know, she had a knee replacement on Monday, and I checked in with her yesterday. She's doing well, and she would appreciate people's healing thoughts and prayers. So anyway, the song we're going to do, there are a million love songs out there, but this particular one by Paul McCartney seems to speak to the idea of God sending a love song to us. It's he's always available, and we can decide whether or not we want to tap into that presence. It's called Calico Skies.
For the rest Yes, ma'am.
So, you know, as a group, bigger group, the Coda Singers, I have no control over them, Scott.
Scott, you're not going to.
You know, they're gonna go sit down. I can't do anything about it. That's their agreement, that's their training.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do anything about it.
Right.
On the other hand, when it's an individual or a smaller group and you know better, we like to show our appreciation in a bigger way.
Yay.
Thank you.
And receiving it is your job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for giving it.
You're welcome. Thank you, Joseph. What an extraordinary morning already, right? Beautiful prayer, beautiful reading, beautiful opening music, beautiful tribute. Thank you. A McCartney song that I've never heard before, and I'm like, I've never heard that before. Oh my gosh, that was wonderful. And a beautiful opportunity to look into all of your eyes and see this beautiful day through you. So I know between last week and this week you may have forgotten that I'm Rev Ann and I get to be in community with the Everyday Center for Spiritual Living as its guidepost.
Yes.
So it's interesting. This happens more than I tell you. Not because I'm holding things back, but because it just happens along the way, where my idea about what I was talking about, and then the ideas that showed up along the way about what I was talking about, whether it was on the freeway or once I got here, or after I heard the music, or after I heard the reading from Marianne Williamson, which was just truly extraordinary, Deborah. I'm having a hard time choosing which one now. And actually, they're all connected. What I realize is just like everything else, it's all connected. You know, there really is a thing about the knee bone being connected to the shin bone, being connected to the ankle bone. And so it's these divergent parts. They seem divergent, but they're not. They're harmonious and complementary parts that support the whole. So when I was first going to talk about hidden treasures this morning, I was going to speak about the hidden treasures that we happen to discover along the way, whether we're walking along or driving along, or we walk out into our backyard or our front yard and suddenly there's a something that wasn't there before, that is a gift from a bird that was flying past. But it's all gifts. It's all about gifts. And it's all about gifts
we don't see. And as I was thinking about this topic this morning, oh yeah, and then there was the neighborhood garage sale that Denise and I participated in yesterday. Now, what many of you don't know is Denise and I have a lot of garage sale experience. A lot. And when it was over yesterday, I said to her, this may be our last one. Because in my enthusiasm, I forget the back end part. I forget the cleanup part and the pack up part and the take to somewhere part and all of that. It just seems like it's just such a good thing, and and it was a good thing. We got to meet neighbors, and we made $112 in 4 hours. And I won't tell you how many hours we invested in setup and takedown.
Hallelujah. I know this story.
Yeah. And it may be our last one. And we'll wait till next year to decide. Because what we found out is our neighborhood does this every year.
That's good.
So, good for them. Anyway, what I do know is that the hidden treasures that we found in our garage, that we have found along the way as we've been unpacking, which we still are a year later, the hidden treasures that we found in our garage that we invited people to discover to be a treasure that they really needed and wanted. It wasn't that those things didn't matter to us anymore. It was that we knew that it was time for someone else to have the opportunity to enjoy them, because we weren't enjoying them anymore. They no longer had a place in our home because there's only so much room in this house, especially for tchotchkes. Y'all know what tchotchkes are? They're little thises and thatses. They're little, they're stones. And I'm not talking about sacred animals. I'm talking about they're little things, especially from the past. Like, fortunately, I have taken it down to just 2 pieces now. But I have a tea set that was my mother's as a child. What in the world am I going to do with a tea set that was my mother's as a child? Other than occasionally look at it somewhere and have to wash it and dust it, and that's what a tchotchke is. So a lot of tchotchkes are finding their way today to a thrift store.
Which one?
Cat.
Okay.
We always donate to Cat. And then I had this incoming this morning. Brene Brown, Wayne Dyer, Ernest Holmes, Thomas Troward, Ralph Waldo Emerson, they all showed up with some friends. And they said to me, The hidden treasure is within. The hidden treasure is within. And we lose sight of it. Okay, so we show up here every Sunday, or maybe we listen to a past talk that's on YouTube on our channel. A little advertisement there. And we hear about this hidden treasure that's within. But when someone isn't putting it on a page for us, when someone isn't reminding us by speaking about it and by telling us how valuable it is and how important it is that we remember that hidden treasure and we remember that it serves us. It's not a treasure we have to dust. It's not a treasure we have to wash. It's not a treasure we have to find a place for. It is always within us. Always within us. And it empowers us to do stuff. Like make the right choice. When we're kind of caught between the choices we might make, you know, we're doing this eeny, meeny, mo thing. Well, that's a good choice, but that might be a more fun choice. Anybody ever ask that question? And had the more fun choice win? At least temporarily. Our hidden treasure is our inner wisdom. Our inner wisdom is not something that we get a degree for in college. Our inner wisdom is something that we come with when we are born. Notice I didn't say we're born with it. We bring it. Because it is indistinguishable from all that we are. It is within us, inseparable from us, and it is here to serve us. I discovered somewhere along the way, as I was dedicating myself to knowing more and more and more about this philosophy, that what it's really here to do is save our bacon. Did y'all hear that?
No. Say it again.
It's really here to save our bacon. Saving our bacon means to help us stay in our lane, stay out of judgment, focus on what we mean to be focused on, giving our hearts and our minds and our attention and our intention to those things that both nurture life and expand life and feed life and nurture us and expand us and feed us.
That's right.
That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
And it's with us every second, every breath. As Deborah says, it is closer than our breath. It is Spirit itself in us, as us, through us, for us, with us. You know, there's a confusion about that. There's a confusion about us being here for Spirit, or Spirit being us for us. And there's no difference. If there's no separation, there's no separation.
Mhm.
So one has to benefit the other. It has to. Because otherwise, spirit would be divided against itself.
Right.
And not only is that impossible, it's ridiculous. Sorry. How? Why? Could spirit be divided against itself? It is the one life, the one presence, the one that expresses through, in, as, for, with all that we see, all that has ever been seen, all that will ever be seen, including us. Which is the hardest thing for us to remember. You know, I was talking with Joseph about roses, just briefly, before service, and we can look at a rose, and can we see God in a rose?
Mhm.
Yes.
I have a bunch of peonies on my dining room table, which in case anybody wants to know is my favorite flower. And they're just going crazy. Now, if you don't know much about peonies, they tend, once they're cut, they tend to have a short life. They go bazam, and then, and these peonies, because they were in different stages of opening when I bought them, but that doesn't seem to matter, because you never know what you're going to get when you buy cut peonies, whether they'll open or not. And it's not personal. I'm convinced of that after years of buying peonies, that it's not personal. They do the best they can. But these peonies just keep opening and opening and opening, and even the ones that are fully open, they seem like they're opening more.
Yes.
It's almost as if they're irrepressible. They can't contain themselves. They have to just go, bazam! Some more. We are here to do that. Truly. We are here to do that. Is there other work we might be here to do? Absolutely. But if that work that we're doing is not feeding us, if it's not uplifting us, if it's not opening our hearts, if it's not giving us a place to express all that we are and all that we can be, and to stretch those boundaries that we have set along the way in some kind of weird respect for the people who set them for us. Now, I say some kind of weird respect because I have witnessed in myself, I have witnessed in others the idea that if we do something that is outside the lines that were set for us by others, that we are disrespecting them. And that is nonsense. What we're doing is we're choosing for ourselves the life that we want to live. And whatever boundaries were set for us by people in our past, whatever limitations were set for us by people in our past, they meant well or they didn't. I'm sorry I didn't know them. No, I'm not sorry I didn't know them. What I mean is, I'm apologizing because I can't give you a definition of whether or not they meant well or they didn't. It doesn't really matter. They are not here.
Exactly.
They are not here to tell us anymore that we can't. You know, there's this great, I love Broadway, as you've heard me say before, and there's this great song from The Show Will Come to My Mind, or somebody else's. Maybe. Everybody says don't. Everybody says don't step on the grass. Everybody says don't laugh too loud. It's such a great song. I'll have to find it and send it to you.
Okay.
Everybody says don't have too much fun. Don't run like that. Don't walk on the short wall. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. And then the song goes to, but I say do. I say do. And the I that is saying do is the I that we are.
Mm-hmm.
The I is saying, the I am that I am is saying do. Go ahead. Be forever young. Why the heck not? Go ahead. Laugh out loud. Giggle, in fact.
Smile.
Go ahead. Do something silly. Go ahead. Befriend someone that no one else pays attention to. Go ahead. Keep reminding somebody to smile. Go ahead. Take the chance. The chance is the dance.
Yes.
What is the dance?
The chant.
The chance is the dance.
Okay. Yes.
Dancing with life.
Mm-hmm.
Dancing with life.
I like it.
I'm so glad. Rita says she likes it. The hidden treasure is this, if we're paying attention, if we let it emerge in us, if we take a little time to take a time out from all of this busyness and to feel into what's going on inside, the hidden treasure is this urging from within to light it up.
Amen.
To just light it up. I mean, we all are in charge. Now, I'm saying that in general. We're in charge of the quality of life that we have.
Yes.
We may have a physical condition, we may have a mental condition, we may have an emotional condition, our condition may have a condition, And we get to decide, we get to choose how we're going to be, how we're going to respond, who we're going to be with that condition. Because you know what, the thing about a condition, the thing about a circumstance is that given a chance, it can pass.
Yes.
Given a chance, it can heal. It will heal. Because at the very center of our being, what are we? We are whole. You know, I had this conversation with somebody the other day, and it occurred to me that I'm not sure I've said this before, but we have 4 bodies. We have a physical body, which we tend to think is the only one we have. We have a mental body. We have an emotional body. And the container for them all is a spiritual body that knows no bounds. It's not this little place. This little place inside. That maybe if we poke around long enough, we'll find it. Our spiritual body contains them all. Our spiritual body is whole, has never known disease or discomfort or any kind of ill. Our spiritual body is perfect, and our spiritual body is exactly complete. Nothing is missing. It doesn't have technical difficulties. It doesn't have, it wants for nothing. Because it is one with the one, in the one, as the one, for the one, etc. And so it is constantly fed, it is constantly uplifted, it is constantly looking for the good in everything and everyone. On the other hand, we have these other 3 bodies that don't necessarily go along with the party. Now, meanwhile, our spiritual body is stopped by nothing. And were we to give ourselves over, let ourselves just kind of hang with that spiritual body and its freedom and its wholeness and its perfection, I wonder what might happen. I wonder what might happen that would blow away any of our ideas about obstacles. Obstacles from anywhere or anything. So, how can we, I hear someone asking, how can we do that? How is that even mature to do that with everything else that's going on? You know what? If we do that, we're approaching this backwards. If we do that, if we put all of our energy and all of our attention and all of our love and all of our intention and even all of our concern into the feeling, the fire, the love of that spiritual body, the rest would be handled.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Our thinking, our focus is the other way around. We got to fix this first. Then we got to fix this next. Or this first, and this next. Or our emotions first. No. Putting all of our energy, what we consciously are aware of as our energy, attaching that to the energy that really is us, with our full awareness and intention, and say, okay, here I go, and I'm just going to experiment with this, and you just bring it, because I'm just going to trust me. I'm just going to trust me and see what shows up out of this hidden treasure. Fasten your seatbelts. Happiness like you have never imagined. Peace of mind and heart. Not only for yourself, but for every life you touch, and every life they touch, and every life they touch. It's worth a try.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
And it doesn't care when, because it's always who you are. And so it is.
And so it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Birthday girl. So if the ushers could come forward, please. I am so grateful for the power of giving that brings me a bigger heart. For truly when we give, the greatest gift we get is ourselves. And so in this moment we have the opportunity to give back to our beloved Everyday Center for Spiritual Living. So I invite us now to say together our giving affirmation. The love of Spirit blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I receive, abundantly receive, abundantly. And so it is. And as the basket goes by you, if you don't happen to be physical in it, just kind of sprinkle your hands over it to be a part of the giving process.
That's really cute. Is that a background? Not sure. It's very I think it is.
So we bless these gifts. These gifts we give to God as an expression of our appreciation for the myriad of ways God gives to us through the Everyday Center for Spiritual Living. And we honor this beautiful dance of giving and receiving that is our birthright. And so together, as we bless these gifts, we honor and say, and so it is.
First of all, I just want to thank Meg for being here. She's a very dear friend. Got to be here 2 weeks in a row. That's pretty cool.
I think it's the only time I've ever been to church 2 weeks in a row.
This next song we're going to do is a good old-fashioned sing-along, and we encourage everybody to sing along, because I think you know the words to Country Roads.
Oh my gosh.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty days of moonshine, tear up in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hour. She called me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home.